To paraphrase Dennis Prager, there is not a day that goes by that liberals do not call conservatives racist. We are seeing that in full force today as the extreme left is chiming into this chorus, and it is getting louder and louder by the day, using this phrase and this label, racism. So first, what should we understand about labeling? Second, what should we understand about ourselves related to labels? And third, how do we respond to those who try to label us? So first of all, labeling. It is a way to categorize a person, and when you categorize someone, you minimize them. No one can be defined by a word. Secondly, related to understanding labels, it's a way to break down the understanding of one another as human beings. We are complex. There is a lot to every one of us. So really, slapping a label on somebody is always making a less than assessment of who that person is. And when it's done in a vacuum of even knowing them, and it's only based on their color of skin, whether it's white, black, red, yellow, whatever color we are, it is truly a demeaning label on both sides and from every side. So secondly, what do we need to understand about ourselves regarding labels? First of all, know who you are and be confident in who you are. I think my greatest survival tip in life has been understanding and continuing to deeply soak in who I am. As a believer, that is rooted in what God says about me. It's also rooted in having a realistic perspective on myself. If I do have a weakness, if there is something wrong in the way that I'm treating people or seeing things, I deal with it. So when we can identify with something genuinely, not because someone slapped a label on us, let's deal with our stuff and grow and become a better person. And third, how do we respond to people who label us? I think the most beautiful, powerful way we can respond is with empathy. It's the absolute opposite way we want to respond, because we'd like to retaliate that someone is minimizing us and judging us by putting a label on us. But I have found that a lot of times, unless it's organized and people are being paid to do it with their machine guns slung over their shoulder, that a lot of times people are using a label because of how they feel about themselves. So if we, in sincerity, can't be fake, really identify with their pain and understand how it might feel for them. Let's say they've been a victim of racism genuinely. I think to empathize and show that kindness, not in a condescending way, but in a genuine way, is the most powerful way we can fight labeling, specifically as it relates to racism. So join me in understanding it and responding well as an individual and to others.